Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Today is the post-birthday special. Man, was yesterday a wild episode. So much action, can't even keep track of what all happened. Hey, what's up Q? How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was surprised I didn't have a hangover today. I think I took one Tylenol before I went to bed last night because I was feeling a little bit of a hangover. And woke up and I was feeling fine. So it's good. That's why I think I want to drink mead more often. I don't get sick as badly from it. Which I'm kind of surprised, because normally sugar-based drinks I get sick off of. So whatever honey and mead, when they make a drink combination together, they're good. Actually, I like drinking so much last night. I even got a beer for my birthday yesterday. It's a Bone Shaker, some sort of unfiltered pale ale. So I'm going to give it a shot. It says it's 7%. It's a little bit weak for Canadian standards. Nah, it's a strong beer. I'm just kidding. Oh, I don't know. Whoever brewed beer was like, hey, the taste of this is good. Man, that's some nasty beer. Whew. I've had bad beer before. That's like a whole new level. Almost tastes like grapefruit. It's like grapefruits is not what I wanted to drink. Ah. Hey, Suki, you made it. Yep, second place today. Now, I find the only time I really like the taste of beer is when I'm working outside in really hot weather and I just need something to drink, and I'll drink anything. Then you drink a cold beer, it tastes amazing then. Then I think any cold drink would taste amazing in that situation. Now, I appreciate everyone for tuning in to the birthday special episode. The Clone Evolution was definitely the highlight of the birthday. Not to bash the Entropia party at all, but only one person really showed up for the Entropia one. And the big lottery ticket I did, it wasn't a complete failure. Like, I didn't get zero, but I got about $45 US. And for like $1,000 lottery ticket, that's not too good. But at least it wasn't zero. And at least I didn't buy the lottery ticket, I won it, so I wasn't that pissed when it was really low. I kind of just had my hopes up too high. One guy won 15,000 from the same lottery ticket US, so I was like, man, maybe I'll win $100. But no. 45 is still, it wasn't nothing. I shouldn't be bitching so much. At least I won something. And one person showed up to the party, which is better than none. Barney Stinson, or Suki, she was planning on showing up in Entropia, but she got a test? Oh, that's cool. I was thinking you couldn't play it unless it was on cell phone only. Oh my god. I don't know what they put in this beer, but holy. If this is the only thing I could drink to get drunk, I would never get drunk. Oh god, if I didn't feel like crap for wasting a birthday present, I would just pour this out. Oh, alright, thanks for the flowers, Suki. No, I got a whole bunch of the big red roses yesterday for my birthday. Appreciate it, everyone. Clone Evolution community sure knows how to party. Alright, let's claim all this shit. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of new event stuff that started. Oh, can't stand the taste of this. I'm gonna have to drink fucking juice to chase it back. Hard liquor goes down smoother. Oh, that's better. I don't know, it's like grapefruits. I tried eating them in real life. I can eat maybe 1 or 2 slices and I'm fucking done. I can't eat something that sour. Alright, let's check out the new limited event stuff. What we got first is the Tavern Carnival. I've been doing it a little bit already. The Fighters Carnival, which I was thinking I should go for it. Seems like every time we're having luck with the guild helping me out, so we'll try it again. I can't believe it's back already. It feels like we just did it. But oh well, I like winning, so we'll try that. Let's do the supply depot, get some of that shit over with. Now, and yesterday was really the big match that boosted up our skills. What was it for, fuck, I always forget his name, Tengu? And I played the dungeon a little bit while you guys were gone, and I managed to beat some more levels. Now, for me, the dungeon is always what I play when the game's over, or when the show's over. Oh, good old grapefruit beer. Oh, I wonder if it says that on here. Did they really combine grapefruits with beer? Oh. Now, it'd be nice if everyone in the Clone Evolution community came over to Entropia. Entropia is a little bit hard to make friends in, I found. As weird as it is, it's like an MMO game where there's like thousands of players or whatever, but a lot of people in Entropia play solo. So it's like you're not having the easiest time making friends in the game. Now, my one friend Beamer, I made friends with him in the game, hung out with him for like, I don't know, almost 10 years. But then after he died, I haven't really had anyone else to hang out with. Sadly. Now, in a way, I still kind of think about him a lot, enough that I remember so much of what he used to say that even when situations where he's not around, it's like I always get the impression where I still know what he would say if he was here. Oh fuck, I forgot I wanted to do purple missions. Son of a... Alright, so we're back to the single spins. Let's see if a single spin can do it. Oh, you saw the Entropia episode where I tried the lottery ticket, or saw something else? Yeah, that lottery ticket spin, I had, was it 3 spins on sort of like a crafting machine? First spin, complete failure, 0. Second spin, minor success. Third spin, complete 0 again. So I was like, holy fuck. And it was like on a casino wheel that has like a payout percentage of like 90%. So I really should have won all 3 spins. But oh well. Win some, lose some. Definitely familiar with losing. Was no big shocker there. Oh, condom flavor. Yeah, that's what I was actually just thinking. Dear God. I don't know, Suki. You're reading my mind already. Yeah. Very sour. Now, my family got me all these skull things. I didn't have the heart to tell them, but I only like the crystal skull. Normally I don't like skulls, so the crystal skull is kind of like an exception. And they found out I liked the crystal skull, and then they started getting me all this other skull stuff. I was kind of like, I don't like the other skull stuff, but usually when you get a gift, you can't bitch about it too much, right? Alright, so I changed up the heroes a bit when I was managing to beat the dungeon. You know what was working? Taking out Frankenstein. Put in a little bit more power instead of Frankenstein, like more attacks, and it was working. I was surprised Budokai wasn't too bad as a backup tank either. She's stronger than she looks. Yeah, so maybe that's why this brand has skulls. It's like if you keep drinking this, it's not going to take long. Oh, I should pour it in the skull shot glass, right? Just shot glasses of the worst tasting beer I've ever had. Oh. Who knows? Maybe somebody likes this kind. Cheers, everyone. The skull beer. Oh. I don't know if I can drink a whole shot of this at once. Nasty. Alright, let's do some acceleration. Yeah, I was checking out the amount of clones that I have for Little Dipper. Got quite a few. Oh. Chug, chug, chug. Alright, 2 ordinary clones. Yeah, let's do some expedition first. Holy, we're on the 3rd battle? What? Maybe I canceled out because I was dying on it? This does look like backup team already. There, that's better. It goes down better in shots. And just try to chug it back and not taste it at all. Oh, that's better. Whew. Didn't finish the whole shot, but it went down smoother than the can. The can was just aerating the flavor too much. Maybe they're doing that fucking orange peel trick. I noticed some people are saying that when they're brewing different alcohols that they add orange peels because it makes yeast grow better. I was like, what the fuck? I don't care what it's doing. I don't want orange peels in my booze. It's fucking nasty. Alright, we're up to 1 like already. Thanks everybody. We're rocking the likes tonight. Now I was watching, was it Pat and Ian, the NES punk, talking about different video game news. Today they were covering the Polymega system. It's apparently some retro system. It's going to play old games, CD-based ones, in a whole bunch of different formats in one CD drive. Like Sega Saturn, TurboGrafx CD, or some shit like that. And apparently the system got delayed a whole bunch of times. So now people are questioning whether or not they're even really going to release it. But I don't get to. I don't know if I heard them talk about it. But how is that even legal? Like, if you make a system that can play Nintendo games, isn't Nintendo able to sue them? So I don't know what's going on with the legality to that. Personally, if it was me, I would make it legal, but I don't think it is. Hey, Raymark, welcome back to the show. Cheers. We're just doing some skull shots of the worst beer I've ever tried in my life. Tastes like sour peels of grapefruits. But I got it for my birthday, so I shouldn't complain too much. It's helping give me a better buzz. Best thing about this, Bone Shaker Unfiltered Pale Ale. It's 7%. So it is kind of like 2 beers in one. The can is pretty big too, so it is almost like 4 beers in one. For how bad it tastes, it's at least giving me a good buzz. Alright, let's go backup team. We're fucking rocking them. Rocking like a hurricane. Now, the other big news I heard was that the Xbox. Apparently the Xbox Series S. Did anyone hear what it can do? Apparently it's able to, in developer mode, install RetroArch. And RetroArch is the emulator program that can run all the emulators. So basically, you can use that new Xbox to emulate every other console. And they're joking that one day the emulators will get so good that you'll be able to emulate the PS4 on the Xbox. Now, I was a kid, we used to joke about that. That there was some special trick that you could do that would allow you to play the Sega games in a Nintendo console. Some sort of adapter that would make it fit. And now it's really happening. With Xbox, you'll be able to play other consoles. Now, emulation games, most of them aren't really the greatest anymore compared to how they used to be when we were younger. Because back then you didn't have any other games to choose from, so your standards were a bit lower. Oh. Jeez. Fucking beer from hell. That's why they call it skull beer. Oh. Alright, so does anyone got the intel when we can expect the Christmas event to begin in Clone Evolution? Maybe it's around the 20th or so? Maybe the 15th? Alright, get our asses whooped in that one. But at least we made it to the gold. Maybe when I reset it, they'll give us an easier team to beat. Shame, don't really have a good backup team. Alright, let's try that. I like the looks of that setup. Holy shit, made up to 5 likes. Was that a good spike in likes or what? Now on the emulation front, people keep talking that they're getting better and better at emulating PS2. And I can hardly wait till PS2 really is back. That was my favorite genre of consoles or edition or generation of consoles. I don't know, something about PS2 is just really good. Now, I think with PS2, it was just when online game was first starting. So when there was a game that you could play online, it would just be packed with players because everyone only had that game to choose. Remember that's when headsets first came out in consoles? SOCOM 2 came out with the console headset. Hey, Vector made it to the show. How's it going, Vector? Welcome back. Alright, halfway through the beer, it's starting to taste tolerable. Must be the alcohol kicking in, taking the edge off the taste. Thank God. Man, I was looking into the YouTube videos and how to get into fermenting your own booze. How to make wine, how to make ale, how to make mead. I can't believe one of the last steps. It's so nasty when you think about it. They give you a funnel or like a siphon. You gotta siphon the booze and you try to leave the bottom layer of sediment. And the guy's explaining, like, why don't you want to get the sediment, like the bottom layer? And he's like, it's because it's yeast that's making the alcohol. And they're like insects. So all their droppings or yeast manure sinks to the bottom of the bottle, and that's what the sediment is. I was like, oh, nasty. Yeah, I guess that's maybe why we don't want to drink it. Alcohol, what an interesting invention. Now they're explaining how that was like how some of the first alcohol was discovered was when water got into the honey storage. Because people would collect honey, store it, then when water got into it, it would ferment. And then if anyone tried drinking the water that was mixed with the honey after it fermented, got drunk. So like, oh, that's how you can make booze. Sugar and water. And then throughout the eons, people figured out that there was sugar in almost any plant. So you could ferment anything. Oh. Which, I don't know how true that story is when you think about the ancient texts, because the ancient texts talk about how mankind got everything from the gods, or there was immortal creatures that were already drinking booze, and they showed mankind how to do it. Didn't happen by accident. Now, if anyone's wondering how that book turned out that I opened for my birthday, that was actually pretty good too. I have to say the book itself is a little bit overwhelming because it's so big. It's like looking at a phone book and then saying, where should I begin to read it? It's fucking way bigger than the phone book. It's like take the biggest city's phone book you've ever seen and like double it, and that's what the size of this is. and it's all in Turkish, but it's got a translator book that came with it, like a companion book. And when I was checking out the companion book, it actually had more information than I liked than the actual book itself. So I'm gonna have to pretty much read that entire companion book to have any chance at translating the actual book. But it should be a fun project. And I've been clearing out my house to make room for the new stuff that I've been getting. So I got rid of some of my old desktop computers. Had some that are like 20 years old. I'm like, man, I gotta ditch these computers. Never gonna fix them. Never gonna open them and take the files off the hard drives. So I just fucking ditched them all. Felt good. Getting some space again. Holy shit, we're at the second last chest already. Man, it's funny, the one computer that I took to the curb today, I forget, it was like a Hewlett Packard HP computer. I fucking carried that thing to the curb. I swear, it was so heavy, it weighed like 5 computers. I don't know what the hell was in it, like lead or something. But I was carrying like 3 or 4 other computers out, and it was so much heavier. It was hilarious. I bet you there's probably a write-up somewhere. It was like it won an award for the heaviest fucking computer. It wasn't even that big, too. Alright, so we made it to the gold chest. And we didn't have to butcher the team. The entire team made it. So if we fail this battle, we'll get a backup team chance. So let's give it a try. We can do it. Now tomorrow I got another shift shaping up for shoveling snow. Looks like I'm going to start around noon. And we can usually finish the run in 5 hours. So we'll see. I should make it back in time to do the show. But if I'm recording late, then you guys know where I am. Probably still running late from work. Fuck. I don't know, I gotta exit that one. Hey, Pepe's here with his different profile. Now, I used to do the more than one profile thing, but man, it gets so confusing. Lose track of half the messages from each account. There we go, 80. See, there was the 4 fuckers I needed yesterday. Alright, we got lots of 100 gear, so we'll boost up a new piece. Now we're at 50. So we're 2 more purples away. We'll do a 3 banger again. Oh, it's the same profile just with a different pick. That's right, I did recognize the same name. Good observation. Alright, let's do the equipment first. We'll boost up. Who is it? Frankenstein? No. It's actually him. Let's do it. He has a level 100 gear, so we'll make him... Why does it... Isn't it better to put ones with 0 stars instead of 3 stars? Anyways, let's give her a go. Give her... Alright, so Suki was saying that I should be making a new red. I'm trying to think which red do I have enough to make. I didn't think I was at that point yet. Yeah, if I put in the 3 star I get back the ore. But I might still use it for someone, so I'll just keep it for now. Alright, so now we got how many sets? I think that's 3 or 4 sets. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got 3 full sets of the armor plus the new one, so that's 4 full sets. And then the other 2 sets are just 1 piece away. Or no, 2 pieces away from that one. And 1 piece away on the other one. Yeah, the best tip I like is depositing. If you start getting money for the VIP bonuses, it'll help your account go up so much faster. It's ridiculous. I wish I would have deposited sooner. But if you're not going to deposit, the one tip I'd say is maybe save a lot of purple jewels. Try not to spend too many. I don't know how good of advice that is, but... That team looks beatable at 3 million. 2 crime fighters? What the fuck? Ooh, that 154, that's the bitch. God, I'm not going to beat this team, am I? Can see Lu Bu in action. Let's check him out. See how bad it really is to face him. Remember that debate yesterday was kicking whether or not Lu Bu was good or not? Fuck! Piece of shit. It's like, why did their Budokai get to go first? Good old grapefruit beer. Tastes like sour poison. Fuck! There goes my Budokai. Oh, another casualty. Gotta be kidding me. It's a battle of fucking horseshit, Batman. So I think their Lu Bu died pretty quick. I didn't even see what he could do. Finally, one crime fighter is dead. But now I'm dead. Of course, healer's stunned. Can't fucking heal worth shit. God, that was annoying. Garbage. I don't see this battle going much better. It's basically the same team except a red hero in it. Hey, we're up to 8 likes. Thanks, everybody. You know, we got a subscriber during the birthday show and I didn't even notice. I gotta pay attention to every screen. Fuck. So is everyone getting ready for Christmas? Yeah, we're getting close to the 870 mark. Fuck, man, my whole team's dead already again? You gotta be fucking shitting me. I seen that coming. When I was looking at the team lineup, I'm like, it's basically the same team I just lost to. With even worse. That's right. Jane Austen, you just dodged the shit out of everything they got. Heal yourself, kill them. She's got this battle. She's got it. Fuck. Come on, Budokai, stop hitting. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. No more Budokai, you know what that means. Their team's fucked. Yeah, skip for the win. It is the win. Yeah. Jane Austen. Don't fuck with Jane. Yeah, you know, this beer is probably thirst quencher. If you were outside on a hot day working and someone gave you this beer, you'd be like, thanks, man. I don't need anything more to drink for a long time. Unless you need something to wash it down with. Yeah, Jane is super hot. I like her hair color. Reminds me of the anime style. Now I was going through my storage today to see if I could find any of my old anime stuff. I did find some. Not a whole lot though. Gonna have to keep looking. Oh, I even found, I was wondering too, because I'm like, I could have swore I saved one G.I. Joe from when I was a kid and never opened it. From like the 90s. Fuck, Jane Austen again on her own. So I'm like, man, can I do it? Can I find the G.I. Joe from when I was a kid? Come on, Jane, where's your healing? Fuck! Son of a bitch. Why was she not healing herself? Man. Oh well, that was an adventure. Almost tied it up for us, guys. Sorry, did my best. I thought we had that battle wrapped up. Yeah, so I went up in the attic and I was looking for the G.I. Joe when I was looking through storage to get rid of junk. Threw out 3 computers, found the G.I. Joe, and it was still in the package. So I checked online to see how much he's worth in the package. And it's around 60 bucks US, which is not going to make me rich or anything, but it was kind of neat to see I actually did keep one. And it went up in value. Yeah, my room right now is in my attic, so I got all my storage stuff in my room and it's in the attic. Now it is kind of nice being in the attic because I get the whole top floor of the house to myself, but the only disadvantage is summertime it turns into a fucking sauna. Definitely have to sleep with the fan on. Alright, let's give this a try. Now, that's the one thing I really miss about my old apartment is I used to have a really good air conditioner, and it fucking turned my whole apartment into a freezer. So I could sleep in any temperature I wanted. All summer long. Now I got a few other collectibles, like an old Akira action figure. I think it's from like the 90s too, maybe even. One of the McFarlane ones though, so it might be too common to be worth anything. McFart. Now, I used to have a friend of mine who collected all the McFarlane figures for all the different movies and shows. I was trying to tell him, like, man, what are you ever going to do with all these things? Just put them on storage forever? I guess if you got a lot of storage space, then you can do that. And to think really what I should have been keeping was sealed copies of my old video games. If I would have kept a sealed copy of Mario 3, fuck, it's worth like 100 grand now. No, when I was a kid, they used to always tell us to collect hockey cards. The hockey cards would be worth something one day. But they never were. I collected South Park cards, Dragon Ball cards. Can't remember what Dragon Ball set I have. Now, I almost had the full collection for South Park. Fuck, man, that must have been like 20 years ago. Back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Now we just get them from the government. Speaking of, on today's menu, I still have the new Ghost Train Haze. Or no, I went back to the Bingo strain. I think I like the Bingo the best, surprisingly. Now, which hero am I going to make next? I still need to get Hitler. I still need to get the Wrestling King. So until I get the Wrestling King and Hitler, my team is kind of stalled. I'm not really going to be making too many reds for a while, I don't think. Trying to think some way that I can pull off some purple heroes. Now I'm making this bowl a little bit too much all out. Chunk of hash, drip of vapor oil, the Bingo strain. All right. Jeez, I want to finish this beer so bad. It's a beer that never dies. It's the undead beer. The beer of the undead. Yes, the story of how I met your mother. I'm just kidding. It was a long time ago. 20 years or so. No. Alright, this team looks really good at healing, but not too much else. Holy shit, we're 33 rounds in? Fuck this. Let's try to skip. Fuck, still lost. Piece of shit. Boom. Alright, we're gonna skip it because this battle's gonna take forever. Try to finish all these off quick so we get some time to do something fresh and new today. Holy shit, we're already over the time for the fucking sponsor break. So I'll finish these, get the message from the sponsor, try to get some action in for... What was the new stuff? Oh yeah, the arena battles. Let's try some arena battles. Well, the arena battle action is kind of fucked, right? Just a lot of spins. Or clicks. Alright, let's give this a skip. Man, that was a tasty bowl. Yeah, so what do you guys expect to happen for Christmas this year? Seems like every year around Christmas is, well, around Boxing Days when we get a big earthquake. I was thinking on the news, we haven't seen an earthquake in quite a while, right? I think, well, Alaska was the last pretty big one. Or, no, Turkey had a pretty big one. Not to jinx it or anything, but I seem to always have nightmares about tidal waves. So I was thinking there's probably going to be another tidal wave sometime in our lifetime. Where? Anyone's guess. Probably somewhere near the ocean. Ring of Fire, maybe. I used to like studying earthquakes on the old Google Maps, but they took away a lot of the data. A lot of schools were complaining about it because they used to use it to teach students. But Google doesn't want us to know the history of earthquakes on Earth. It's forbidden information. Maybe they'll give it back to us one day. One day. Now you can still add earthquake data to Google Maps, but you have to sideload it by adding in the files from different earthquake centers. And the earthquake center's data is incomplete. Where the Google files used to be much better. So I don't know what happened, why they took the data away. I think because it correlated a lot to where the fracking maps are. So they didn't really want to show people that where they're fracking is where there's a big history of earthquakes. So I think Biden's plan of stopping all the fracking actually isn't that bad. As much as bankrupting the country would be bad, earthquakes would probably be worse. Unless just taking away all the oil stops the earthquakes. The Dream Lover. Oh, there's no events left of any kind? That's kind of shitty. I was hoping there was one last monster hunting, even though I won nothing from it. Alright, just the arena challenges. We can consume a hero. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, excuse me. Ah, level max. Fuck. There we go. He gets a level up. Rasputin hasn't had levels in ages. He's like, what the fuck? Level up? Alright, so now it wants me to do the arena, and that's what I have to do, so let's do it. It's a good sign. Oh, that was a bad one to pick. Idiot. I should have noticed as soon as I seen the symbol for his character. Way out of my league. Alright, finished that quick. Next is just one ordinary clone. Man, did I manage to perfect the game quick today or what? Finished everything with time to spare for a change. Alright, so I'll have to plow back a bunch of the arena victories. Wonder how far I can really push it. But for now, let's do one dungeon battle. I want to see how it goes. We gotta try to make some better progress here. Try that. Right, thanks everyone. We're up to 9 likes. Oh fuck, the show crashed. Piece of garbage. Hate when that happens. Oh well, at least it was getting time right near the end of the show, and I hadn't finished the sponsor message or the Bitcoin spin. So we'll do a bunch of that, and then we'll finish up the show by checking out the viewer messages again one last time. Alright, so first we'll do a message from the sponsor. Today's premature ending was brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo. Woo. Alright, welcome back everyone. Oh yeah, I guess the other thing we wanted to do was the Bitcoin spins. Right, the Bitcoin spins are now up to 138,633. So let's give that a spin, see what we can do, or a little bit of a roll. The free Bitcoin icon up there, in case anyone's wondering. Boom, 138,643. That's what I like to see. And we're now up to 63 referrals. Holy shit, guys. So thanks to everyone who's been helping out with the referrals. I really appreciate it. Okay, so next thing we'll do, yeah, let's check out the chat messages, see who all managed to join us today. Not as busy as yesterday, but I really appreciate everyone coming and dropping by for the birthday special. Cheers, that was pretty kick-ass. Best birthday I've had in a while, and here I was thinking the lockdown was going to ruin it. Alright, so we had first on the list today was What's Up, and close second place was Suki for second. After that we have Raymark. Welcome back, Raymark. Vector, welcome back. I think that's about it. Oh, Zahid made it. I've missed his message. Welcome back again, man. Nice to see some repeat viewers. Oh yeah, Wizard the Board Time Lord. He made it in just for the end, right? Yeah, glad you made it, man. If you're really worried that you missed out on all the shows for tonight, I'm going to be still doing the Entropia episode. Probably within a half hour to an hour after this one wraps up. So, if you want to add some clone evolution material and during Entropia, I don't mind mixing the two shows. Two things at the same time, better. Alright, now let's wrap up the affiliate links. Thanks everyone for joining and the awesome comments. We almost made it up to 10 likes today. Pretty damn close, but maybe after it's offline we'll make one more. But 9 is still really good. Thanks. Alright, if you want to help out the show some more again too, you can do it with Patreon. And I'll put a link to or a page showing all the patrons soon. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both very popular with the ladies. Hideout TV is where you can get paid to watch videos. Swagbucks will get you discounts when you shop online, and the money comes back to you in the form of Amazon gift cards. And GameKit, they'll pay you to be a gamer, and free Bitcoin is the free Bitcoin spin I just did there. The virtual maid sex machine is for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. And don't forget, the virtual mate is a real product. It is kickstarted, but they have already started sending out, so it's still kind of early on in beta. Needs some updates, but it's getting better and better every day, I bet. Right, anyways, if you want to find all these links somewhere, just click in the show more button in the YouTube description thingy. You'll also find my website in there, Judson Weebly, and What else was there? Right, if you happen to get any of the Lu Bu fragments in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. I really appreciate it. And just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Sorry for the show cutting off early. I'll try to make up for it next show by doing an extra 10 minutes or so. Alright, later. Later. Alright, we made 10 likes right at the end. Alright, see ya. Maybe I'll do tomorrow's show a little bit later, 7:30ish. Seems like everyone likes to join the show a bit late too. Later.